All right, Yuki fam, this is your first data report for the year for January 2025. I want to show you guys how we did in the month of January and what's coming up for this month as we get ready for new content and channel realignment. There's a lot to go over, so let's have a look. So here's what we'll be talking about for this particular report. How did the streams and content do for the month of January? What drove the data for each month? We'll do that for streaming and content. With the VR chat season thing that we're starting, the content realignment for 2025 part 1, that is only the first part, and what is coming up for this month of February. So let's take a look at the streams in general. So this takes into account everything from January 1st to the 31st, which does include the preseason but does not include February 1st to the 4th, which was the final week of January according to calendar. So nothing from the 1st to the 4th of this month is counted. And as you guys can see, based on what we have here, takes the lead. I had a feeling Mario was going to take the lead based on what I've seen with how the viewers interact. VR chat is still in there, second place. And third place right now is Rocket League. I will tell you, third and fourth place with Shell Out Sunday Nights is only separated by one view. That's it. It's only a one view difference between third and fourth. This could easily flip next month. Anything can happen. Anime gaming is only at 25 views. However, keep in mind that is a small sample size, and we just started recently with Sword Art Online, and we're gonna start tonight with the anime block as part of the content every week. Tonight at 9:30 with Tales of Graces Remastered. So anything can happen in February. February is the month of love, so you never know. I might have a VR chat special or something. So let's take a look at what drove the data and the stream, excuse me. VR chat and Mario have combined a total of 61.6% of the views, with Mario taking 36.7% of that share. And a few of the streams, because of the Wildfire Relief Fund charity event, did have to go reschedule those. So instead of the regular Saturdays, it became a Thursday and Saturday for that particular event. Chill Out Sunday nights and Rocket League are neck and neck with each other with a combined 27.1% of viewership, with literally a 0.01% separation. And based on the numbers of that data, it was only one view. Literally one person. Two people contains whoever took third place in that. Second place belongs to VR chat right now. Anime Night started in January with 25 views, but it's early to tell as it is just one stream and a very small sample size. So it's only one stream, so literally anything can happen tonight. Tales of Graces Remastered can get like 145 views tonight, and that can change the whole table in February. So anything can happen. For January, there was a total of 28 streams for a total of 829 views, with the average of 29 views per stream. At least at the timing of this video. So now let's go to the other side, the content side of things. So here is the content table for the month of January. And as you guys can see, previews and gameplay, excuse me, commentaries and gameplay, excuse, commentaries and previews take the top two spot with a combined about 60 something percent here. But gameplay from Indie Yuki Gaming actually getting 21%, which I did not expect from that channel in particular, Indie Yuki Gaming. Commentaries actually had a slow start, and we're gonna take a look at that here. What drove the content? Commentaries that started slow, with a 25 view from talking about Devin Nash and how AI could take over YouTube. But then a major video at the time was the Code Monkey video about how game developers. It was about how he helps game developers out with deals of game dev and all that. And then we had the VR game video talking about the beginners, and that one got over 400 views, 423 to be exact at this time. Gameplay of Grand Mouse Simulator is actually doing good considering all the several factors of the game. In particular speaking, there was a new update that actually forces a new game. So that new update actually forced us to do a new game. And I mentioned earlier this month or last month that we have a channel merge to talk about. It's the Francis Squad with Francis the Hedgehog and Infinite the Jackal merging. It's a merge. And Yuki VR productions have not started yet. I was supposed to start this in January, but number one, there was a charity event for TIF Wildfire Relief. And we did not get the headset until late January, and I needed to learn. I needed to start playing VR to even do something for VR. And I'm not talking about VR chat, not yet. We're not ready for that material. Now, VR chat on desktop will sure continue, but VR chat and VR is going to be a few times. We're gonna have to get ready for that another time. I'm not ready for that yet. Also, Mario Hack's gameplay in terms of gameplay has not started yet. I have started live streaming Mario Hacks, but we have not done the regular gameplay videos yet. And this could change everything. The reason why we have not started that, I have not started that is because I've been looking up ROM hacks. But the ROM hacks that I have been looking up on romhacking.com, which is where we get them, is not to my standard or criteria. I have a very, very, very strict criteria when it comes to ROM hacks. Number one, they have to be easy to play. Number two, easy to medium to play. I'll be happy with that. Number two, it cannot be a Kaizo hack. Number three, it has to have some sort of resemblance to Mario 64. And number four, it has to have a challenge. The ones I have been looking at recently are not meeting to my standard. I have a very strict standard when it comes to that. Also, I just made a poll recently on Mario Yuki Mario World talking about the possibilities of adding more games than just Mario 64. And it seems like about there was 8 votes on that poll. 7 out of the 8 wanted more than just Mario 64. And that's why Super Mario World ROM hacks could be part of the channel as soon as after the Super Bowl. The next reason why the next reason thing here is StreamerBot, which was not fully implemented and it's not fully implemented yet. I started testing this thing literally last week. Literally this week and last week as well. That's why there was a test stream for StreamerBot. For those of you who are not aware, StreamerBot allows you to do like a point system, but it comes with the cost of like setting it up correctly. This is not like Streamlabs where it's like there for you. This is more of programming it and making it do work, making it do stuff. It's something different. And the reason for this is because for some reason Streamlabs is not working with my main channel. So I have to find a backup. And actually there is a new thing I want to talk about later in this presentation. Talk about a live channel, an actual live channel. We'll talk about that in a moment. Now, here's a new thing about VR chat. We're doing something called a VR chat season. And it's going to work as if this was like a sporting playoff with playoff. So this is why I told you guys all views count for VR chat, even if they're on Thursdays. Because each character is going for what we call the VR chat character of the year. But in a sports type twist. No voting. You have to watch. All characters who I play as, including some new ones, will be fighting it out for your views. every Saturday, or for certain events, Thursdays. The top 12 on September 27th will make it to the playoff, which will start on October the 2nd. The playoffs are a typical win and advance format where whoever gets the more views at the end of the week moves on to the next round. The final, excuse me, is on December 27th, 2025, where you get two VR chat streams, and that is technically the end of the season two, which we will call the VR chat Super Bowl. Whoever wins this matchup by the time the views are calculated by Monday, December 29th, is your winner. Is your character of the year, and the playoffs are over. We'll do this again next year. Now, during the playoff, Thursdays and Saturdays will be their streaming days. Same time, 5:30. Okay, with the final on Saturday, two streams. And not only that, we're gonna have a VR Chat All Star stream. It's like the NBA All Star game. I'm going to be playing as different characters based on your votes. Whoever gets the more votes, I'm gonna be playing as those characters. We're always gonna have. I did not put it here yet because I'm waiting to see if I can set up StreamerBot correctly. We're always gonna have VR Chat Chaos Edition, but not until I set it up right. So where I play as Francis the Wolf, for example, but Chaos Edition, you get to change my voice literally on the spot using Yuki Coin. I could start as Francis the Wolf with his normal voice, and then you can change it on the fly. Literally, put a command in using your Yuki Coin. You can change my voice to Luna the Wolf for whoever wants. That's Chaos Edition, folks. That's coming up when it's ready. Now, how is it going so far? Here is your season one update, and I will tell you there are blanks because Francis the Riolu starts on Saturday, Silver, Francis the Wolf, Luna the Wolf, and then every Saturday, unless I decide something else. As you guys can see, Sonic has taken the lead early. Shady is in second, 57. Infinite is in third, 26. And I'm gonna tell you now, some of this is all because of the event, the charity event we did. Okay, so some of this you never know. Their second cycle after the last character, they could go up and down. So this is not over yet by any means. Imagine, I will tell you, I have seen a trend. I'm going to talk about that trend later. The upcoming splits are three male characters, one female character, with the female character being Luna. Then we get to the rest of the field. This is still coming up. These characters are still on the way. The split here is three and three. Three female and three male. With three female and because of Luna the Wolf, that's four straight. Four straight female characters to end the run, and then the last three are male characters. But one of them could potentially be traded, and I'll explain why in a moment. The overall upcoming splits are six male characters and four female characters. But here's the catch. Here's what I noticed last year, according to the splits, and based on what I've seen. Female characters had less streams, but had a better split, with some characters getting over 100 views. One of them being Blaze the Cat, with 163 views last year in one stream. Male characters had more streams, but Shadow, Francis the Wolf, and Infinite got good splits at 40 plus. So one of those characters literally can change the table. I've in sports we've seen this happen. You never know. The Lakers can make a run and make the playoffs. Some other team can all of a sudden be in the playoffs and nobody expects that. So watch out. This list can change in February. And there's only 4 streams in February for VR chat every Saturday. Unless I decide to split to change the schedule again. Alright, now we got to the big stuff. Let's go to the big stuff now. The channel realignments. And there's several realignments. They make the content experience more improved for the 2025 streaming and content season. I am starting some content realignments. This includes channel merges, content on the main channel, and more. Here are some changes based on feedback of what I've noticed. And the first big story is the channel merge. Yes, I am not kidding. There is a channel merge on the way, and that is the Francis Squad, where Infinite is coming in as a second character. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna use that word again. The Francis Squad is taking in Infinite and deferring 95% of the content from the Infinite Zone to the Francis Squad area. They both of them do reactions. Keep that in mind. Francis the Hedgehog prefers to react to Mario, to various later piece, and other stuff, while Infinite likes art from DeviantArt. So we're gonna keep exactly what they do, but on one channel to make it more fluid and dynamic. Now let's talk about VR. VR content on the main channel with the Zuki Productions. With the recent polls, I am testing out VR content on the main channel, not VR chat. We're gonna wait for that until I am ready. Like, keep in mind, this is my first week of owning MetaQuest 3S. Let's not jump into VR chat just because. Okay, this is a test out what I like and what you guys like and don't like. An official call for this will be made down the line. By the way, there will be also content on Yuki VR Productions, with VR being the main concept. Mario. Oh yeah, there's an alignment from Mario. Yuki Mario World welcomes Super Mario World ROM hacks. A recent poll on Yuki Mario World, which I have conducted a few weeks ago, suggested that we should add more Mario games other than Super Mario 64, because you guys have been enjoying that, and I appreciate that, including ROM hacks, mods, and all the like. We will be going forward with that as soon as we finish Mario in the multiverse. Okay, sometime soon. I will tell you we are on the last level. Although gameplay of Super Mario World ROM hacks could go up before or after the Super Bowl, which is Sunday, by the way. Okay, now we have something for the main channel, and these are some plays that I want to try. The first two I've talked about. Now, the Yuki Productions live channel. Okay, that one I'm going to discuss further in a different video, but I'm going to brief on it in a moment. Commentary videos are staying put, and tutorials are coming back. Also, the Frantic Squad content might be coming to the main channel in addition to that channel. We'll see what happens. Cross your fingers, dot your I's, and cross your T's. Here's your February preview. Obviously, content realignments will start within the next couple of weeks, with VR content to return to not to return to restart within the next 2 weeks. In fact, I have like a video of me playing walkabout mini golf coming up. I can't preview the video now because I'm trying to think of how I want to structure it. All I'm gonna say is I like hunting golf balls on golf courses. That's what I'm going to tell you. The Frantic Squad channel will return with both him and Infinite after the Super Bowl is over. I.e., I'm talking about Eagles versus Chiefs, not the VR chat Super Bowl that we're doing. I'm talking about the real Super Bowl. Okay? And yes, I am going for the Eagles Rams next year. Fly Eagles fly. If you guys want to know who I'm going for this Sunday. Eagles. Fly Eagles fly just for this year. New experiments to start with Yuki Productions Live to start sometime this month. I will be talking about more about this on its own video. I don't want to do it here because there's a lot of things I'm gonna try. I will tell you, it might not be about gaming though. It might be something about a talk show. It might be a commentary thing. It might be a tutorial channel about something. I will not go into sensitive topics, however. Keep that in mind. No sensitive topics are allowed, okay? We want to make sure this is clean. VR streams will actually start, but not on YouTube yet. I'm going to start small. I told everybody back in when I did the whole VR games video. If you guys want to check that out, make sure you guys do so. I will start small. So there will be VR streams starting earlier, but not on YouTube. I will start on Facebook so I can get comfortable with streaming and with an audience in a VR environment. This is not me on a computer. This is me on VR Quest VR thing. This is not going to be as smooth as you think. It's a learning process. When we are ready though, I am considering putting it on YouTube like normal. So it is going to be coming down the line to YouTube. Also, you may have noticed that final point there. May use Trovo as a second platform. Okay, but wait. What about Facebook? Facebook's a platform. Yes, Facebook is a platform, but I've noticed a lot of people leaving Facebook in terms of streaming. Because from what I remember, it used to be a good streaming platform too. But ever since they changed their algorithm to favor content creation, yeah, a lot of people left Facebook in terms of streaming video games. So Trovo may be the second platform. Um, I will not start that until possibly next week. I want to check it out more first before I do any Trovo. Because from what I've seen, Trovo and Kick are babies in the streaming market. Okay, so yeah, they're small. Okay, so yeah, you gotta remember that these new platforms start out small. But I've noticed a lot of people think Kick is more viable, and I have to test it out because I've tried Kick. I have not tried Trovo as much as I wanted to. Okay, so we'll see what Trovo is first because I know they have like a incentive program called the 500, Trovo 500, where um they try to incentivize smaller streamers in the top 500 in there. Okay, I'll talk about more on that if we decide to do so. But that's your data report for the month. We'll be back with another one on March 3rd, 2025 when we do one for February. Just keep in mind that if you start to see VR content, it's for February, not January, okay? But that's it for now. We'll be back at 9:30 for our first anime streams with the Tales of Grace remastered. That's gonna be our game. It will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the trial run of this new block. So you never know. One stream can change everything when it comes to data reporting. So next data report, March 3rd for the month of February. Enjoy, and we'll see you guys at 9:30 for more anime goodness.